This is the story of the movie Samaritan, released in the year 2022. Directed by Julius Avery, starring Sylvester Stallone, Javon Walton, Pilouis Bake and others. The movie begins and we are shown the time of 50 years ago. There were two twin brothers, Samaritan and Nemesis. They had a different kind of power inside them. When people found out about their power, they felt that they would harm them. That's why people set fire to their house. Nothing happened to these two brothers, because they had a different kind of power inside them. But their parents died in the fire. This incident changed the lives of both brothers. Samaritan felt that his parents died because of his mistakes. That's why he started helping people and became a good person. But Nemesis didn't think so. He thought that the reason for his parents' death was the people of the world. That's why he started spreading evil in the world. Whenever he got a chance, he killed any of the humans. But Samaritan stopped him. And every time Nemesis tried to do something bad, he would come in front of him. Then Nemesis made a hammer to kill his brother. And it was very powerful. This was the weapon that could kill both brothers. One day, Nemesis sets fire to the power plant. Then Samaritan came to save the people. But in the meantime, both the brothers had a very bad fight. Then there was a big explosion. After which everyone was saying that both the brothers died in the same explosion. After this, the story come to the present, that is, in the present time. We see a little boy named Sam, who was 13 years old. He was a big fan of Samaritan. He thought that he was still alive. Then the scene cuts to his mother, who was going to work. She explains all the tasks to Sam while she was gone. She also told him to throw the garbage outside. Now when he goes to throw the garbage, he sees that it was raining heavily outside. As he walks towards the dustbin, he saw a mark of Nemesis near the garbage can. He doesn't like this at all. He makes a mark of Samaritan with his paint spray. After which we see an old man. He was Sam's neighbor. Now as soon as he sees him, he hides behind the garbage can. This old man used to work for a garbage truck. Whatever he got from the garbage, he used to sell after repairing it. The next morning, we see Sam coming home from school. There was a notice outside his house for not paying the rent for many months. The upset Sam about their financial problem comes out and sits down the stairs. Then he sees the old man who had a radio. He asks him, "What will you do with it?" He says, "I will fix it and sell it." Then he also sees a broken watch in Sam's hand. When the old man asks about it, he doesn't answer him. Then that old man leaves from there. Then his friend comes to Sam and says, "Look, if you want to earn money, I can help you." Sam agrees and took off with him to an old house, from where he steals a lot of things. After which his friend asks him, "Do you want to earn more money?" "So, I know a gang that commits big robberies." Now he goes to the leader of that gang. Sam tells him that "I want to work with you." Meanwhile, the leader's companion comes and says, "Come with me, we are going to have a robbery in the store. You will only have a task to distract the store owner. And we will take advantage of this, we'll rob his store." Sam does the same. He pretends to get hurt by putting ketchup on his head, because of which the store owner pays attention to him. And these people steal some boxes from his store. After this, they come to their destination. But the boxes they had stolen had only chips in them. Now, that companion knew that his boss would be very angry with them. So, he puts all the blame on Sam. But Sam tells him that "I have done my job very well. And it was your fault." Then the leader's companion and Sam start fighting. Now, the leader came and asked Sam, "How old are you?" When he tells his age, the leader becomes very happy with Sam's work and gives him $200. When Sam goes back home with the money, his mom had also come, who was telling the house owner to let them go inside, she will pay the rent soon. Then Sam gives the money to the house owner that he has brought. After this, he opens the lock of the house and go away. After which his mom asks him, "Where did you get so much money from?" He doesn't tell her properly and goes after making excuses. Now when he comes out, he sees that the leader's companion with whom he had fought. He was following him with his companions. Sam runs away from them, but they catch him and beat him a lot. There the old man also sees them. First, he was reluctant and asked them to release Sam, but when the leader's companion refused to do so, that old man beats everyone a lot. Looking at him, it seems that he might have a power in him. And he is not an ordinary person. When the leader's companion goes to him and punches him in the stomach. In return, he gets hurt. When he was going to attack him with a knife. Then he turns the knife. The leader's companion was scared. He runs away with all his men. Now, Sam had a doubt on the old man. That he is the Samaritan. And now he starts keeping an eye on him. One day, Sam sees the burnt back of the old man. After this, Sam was convinced that this old man is the Samaritan. Because the last time people saw him burning in fire. On the other side, the leader of the thieves goes to the police station in a police uniform. And goes to the room where all the evidence was kept. After blasting a bomb, he takes Nemesis's mask from there, and his hammer too. Here, we find out that the leader of the thieves was a big fan of him. He also wanted to be like him, a bad person. Now, because he had Nemesis's hammer. That's why his powers were increasing. On the other side, Sam had also kept an eye on the old man. Now, he also finds out about this. And he stops Sam from doing this. One day, Sam goes to the old man's house where he finds an album. Which had news about the Samaritan. Now, Sam was convinced that this old man is the Samaritan. He stole that album and come to his house. Now, when that old man comes to his house, he finds that his album was missing. He finds out who must have done this. He goes to Sam's house and tells his mom everything. On which his mom tells him to return the album. He says no. I am a big fan of the Samaritan. And refuses to give the album back. But at last, do so. In the morning, Sam goes to the old man again. And says, I know you are the Samaritan. He refuses to accept this. On the other side, the companion of the thieves' leader brings the car. And goes after killing the old man. As a result, all his bones break. And falls unconscious on the ground. Sam thought he was dead. He comes to him. But now slowly his bones begin to join. And he gets better, and he stood up. Sam says, I knew you were the Samaritan. The old man says I have to go home. He comes home and takes a cold shower. And eats ice cream. Sam asks, why are you doing this? He says, the colder I remain with the cold, the stronger I will be. If there is even a little heat in my body, my heart will burst, and I will die. There the thief's leader was destroying the world, after wearing Nemesis's mask. He tells everyone that I am Nemesis, and I am back. There was fear in people everywhere. Now this news had also come on TV. As soon as the old man sees the news, he gets very angry. Then Sam comes to him. And says, teach me to fight, I want to be like you. First Samaritan refused, but then goes on teaching him to fight. While learning, he gets hurt on his hand. Samaritan takes him to his house and heals him. Then Sam asks about his brother Nemesis, on whom Samaritan was angry. He takes Sam out of his house. Now, Sam had found the leader of the thieves on the way. He takes him to his place. Then Sam sees that the leader shoots a policeman, because of which he was very scared, and runs away from there. On the way, he sees the bully friends beating Sam's friend. Sam saves him from them and get into a fight. Now, Sam runs away from there, but they catch him and beats him a lot. Then the old man sees him. After seeing him, the companions of the leader run and tell the leader. The man we killed is still alive, when the leader sees his car, whom the old man had broken. Then he says, "I want that man at any cost." There the old man took Sam to the hospital. When he was coming back, the leader of the thieves catches him and starts beating, but he bravely fights with everyone. On the other side, a man throws a bomb. Seeing this, he saves a little girl from there, turns the car and hides behind it. Everyone was standing and making his video of this act. Now, this video got broadcasted on TV. The old man now decides that he will leave the city. The leader of the thieves also knew this. He prepares his team and brings them to his house. As soon as they come to his house, they shoot bullets and destroys his house, but soon they realize that he has already left from there. Then he looks at Sam from the window, who was with his mom. Here the leader's companion tells other, "This child is closer to that old man. I have seen him with him every time." Their leader says, "Get him." Now they want to catch Sam. They leave his mom there and take Sam with them. There the old man who was waiting for the train at the station had Sam's watch with him. He thinks of giving it back. When he goes to his house, Sam's mom was crying a lot and tells him that some people took her son. He understood that it will be the leader of the thieves. Now he fills the oil tank in a big truck and goes to save Sam. The leader of the thieves was planning to destroy the power plant, that the city lights go off and these people can steal. As they were planning these things, Samaritan brings his truck and smashes the wall. Sam is very happy to see that. But the leader of the thieves comes out with Nemesis's hammer, and says, "I will complete the task what Nemesis left incomplete." He knew that this is Samaritan, he says. "I'll kill you with your brother's hammer." He says, "See, leave Sam." But the leader hits him a lot with the hammer, and says, "I will end you, Samaritan." Then, Samaritan holds his hammer and says, "What do you think? Am I Samaritan? No, I am Nemesis. The bad things start with me." Now here we come to know that, when the two brothers were fighting, Samaritan had died in that accident, and Nemesis was saved. And this old man was Nemesis. After the death of his brother, he thought that he will not harm anyone. But these people brought Nemesis back to life. He kills everyone in there very badly. In a while, he throws the corpses, and blasts his oil tanker too, because of which there was a fire. When he goes to Sam, he sees the leader of the thieves had tied him up. Now the leader also calls his men to cut the city lights, because of which people start looting banks in the city, and murders take place everywhere. People start killing each other. When Nemesis goes to save Sam, there was a fire. The leader of the thieves attacks him again. He beats him a lot. Because of the heat of the fire, Nemesis's condition was getting worse. His heart starts beating fast. Taking advantage of this, the leader of the thieves beats him a lot. Sam also attacks the thief from behind, but the leader catches Sam. As soon as Nemesis sees this, he catches the leader and beats him a lot and throws him into the fire. Because of this, he dies. But now because of the fire, Nemesis's condition was also getting worse. That's why Sam breaks the water pipe there, because of which cold water falls on Nemesis. His condition gets better. Then he sees that the whole building was about to fall. He picks up Sam and quickly jumps to the other building. Sam tells him that you are always the Samaritan for me. He says yes, I will be the Samaritan. Then he leaves from there as the police come there. They ask Sam about what happened there. Sam tells that Samaritan saved him. Everyone is surprised to hear this. Now, that old man, Nemesis, goes toward the city to save people's lives, because he now became a good person like his brother Samaritan, and left bad things. And with this the movie ends here. If you like this video, please help grow this tiny channel by just clicking on like, share and subscribe button down below. Thank you.